Hey all, Jason with Reach 36 here, and I wanted to take some time today to talk about this idea of being uncomfortable. You see, I think for a lot of us, we strive for a life of comfort, where we have the job that we're comfortable in and we're good at, we have the family that doesn't have any problems or struggles or issues. We want the life where we're never fearful, we're never anxious, we're never nervous about anything, where everything is neat and clean and tidy and comfortable. And this is how I lived for years. I didn't want to take any opportunities that would cause me to be fearful or anxious, anything that would challenge me to be uncomfortable. I just wanted to stay in my nice little box where I knew what to do and I knew everything that was going to happen and everything was comfortable. But over the last decade or so, what I've learned is that often our greatest blessing and our greatest opportunity for growth and change is found on the other side of our comfort. That's when we step out of our comfort zones, when we push past the fear and doubt, that we get the things that we really want most in life. And I learned this most powerfully on my very first trip over to Europe. You see, in 2006, I had this opportunity to be part of a team, an exploratory team, that was going to England, Poland, and Czech, and looking at becoming part of a church planting project in the eastern region of the Czech Republic. And I was so excited, because I had always wanted to visit England and other parts of Europe, and this was going to be my very first trip outside of the country. But there was a catch. You see, I was petrified of flying. Leading up to this trip, it had been 10 years since I had been on a plane, and I had vowed when I was 16 years old that I would never get on another death trap in the sky again. I hated flying. I would make myself so nervous before flying that I would literally get sick. Or sometimes it would be on the plane when we were experiencing some turbulence. I would start to feel queasy just because I was that nervous and uncomfortable. I don't like the feeling of my stomach being up in my throat. I didn't like the cramped spaces. I didn't like the fact that we were thousands of miles up in the air. I did not like flying. But what I found was my greatest blessing was on the other side of that plane flight, of that fear. You see, ever since 2006, I have been back to Europe every year. I have had opportunities to be part of a church planting project in the Czech Republic. I have been part of national youth camps. I have led youth retreats and youth training seminars. I have spoken in churches throughout the country. I've been able to minister in Poland. I've been able to do ministry over in Romania. I've had the opportunity to visit Germany, and some of my closest, most dearest relationships are with people in another country. My greatest blessing was on the other side of my greatest fear. And this is just how it works. Your greatest blessing, your greatest opportunity for growth and change is on the other side of your comfort, your fear, and your doubt. And so I want to challenge you today. Be uncomfortable. Do something you wouldn't normally do. Take a step up. Do something that would normally make you afraid, make you anxious, make you nervous, something that you wouldn't do because it wasn't comfortable. Take an opportunity. Be uncomfortable. Because your greatest blessing, your greatest opportunity for growth and change, the thing that you want most in life, is often hiding behind your greatest fear, your greatest doubt, and your biggest area of discomfort. Be uncomfortable. It may just change your life.